Number 9, they are not happy at all. They are not happy. At this point, everybody they throw jabs. Everybody they talk in mind. And I don't know, for some reason, what are your perceptions about it? Because I'm sure one way or the other, you've also heard or seen certain things that make you feel that whatever it is what it is. Well, I'm sure you're like, what is she even talking about? Now, there's a story, or should I say there's a video that is trending on social media, and it has to do with Pastor Ajin Asari. And that's because he said Nogokpo. Nogokpo, we've all heard Nogokpo. He said that is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region. Yes, he says Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region. And of course, it's not going down well. I'll just give you a little detail. I think we have an audio to it. Let me just give you. It says, the founder and leader of Perez Chapel International, Archbishop Charles Ajin Asari, has come under heavy criticism following his sermon to his congregation on May 24th, 2023 in the Echiriya. The Archbishop, on the third day of the Supernatural Summit, held at the headquarters of Perez Chapel in Accra, preached about divine protection and the existence of evil forces, where he cited several examples to support his teaching. Now, in the course of his preaching, Ajin Asari recounted an incident where his team received spiritual attacks for hosting a crusade in the Volta region. Where dear, I don't want to be the one to narrate it. I'm going to leave Pastor to narrate it. So just in case you haven't seen it on social media, you're listening to it here on Hits 1039 FM, and that will be our first story we are tackling this morning.
During this crusade in Aflao,
pendant cette croisade à Aflao,
where is Apostolite? Honey, where did we sleep? The town close to Aflao. We slept at Agbozome. That was where our hotel was, or the room where. And you have to go through Nogokpo.
on devait partir.
And Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region.
Et le quartier général des démons dans la région Volta.
We only have not said it.
On n'a pas seulement dit cela.
But the second night,
mais la deuxième nuit,
I made Bishop Yawedu talk about witchcraft.
J'ai fait en sorte que un des bishops parle de la sorcellerie.
And we disgraced the witches and wizards.
Et on avait disgracié les sorciers et les sorcières.
When we were driving from Aflao to Agbozome,
Quand on conduisait d'Aflao jusqu'à Agbozome,
immediately we got to Nogokpo.
dès qu'on arriva à Agbobo,
Bishop Yawedu's four-wheel drive,
le 4x4 de
the
Bishop,
tie came out from under the car.
les roues de la voiture ont complètement sauté.
So don't tell me everything is when you are in
Tout va
church
bien. Quand vous êtes dans l'église
and you have Christians
et vous avez les chrétiens
and you have people like Brother Mike
et vous avez des gens comme Brother Mike
and Sister Ella and co ministry,
quand
and
vous
then
avez la sœur là qui rend ministère,
the presence of God,
vous allez sentir l'onction.
you can talk like
Vous
that.
pouvez parler comme cela.
But when you go to where I go to,
Mais si vous allez là où moi je pars,
when you go to
This is Hits.
Right, so that was the voice of Bishop Ajin Asari. But of course, following the publication of the video online, the church leader has come under heavy criticism online, including from the handlers of the Nogokpo Shrine. And we'll definitely read what Nogokpo Shrine actually also put out there with regards to the publication. And I can imagine how some people are feeling right now, even the shrine, or people, should I say, our brothers and sisters from the Volta region, how they feel about it. I've seen a lot of comments on social media. People are not too happy about the comments. DJ Slim, good morning.
My sweet sister, good morning.
How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. How about you?
I'm very well, thank you.
In fact, you don't even have to respond.
Oh.
Looking at you. You are fine. Looking at you.
Slim, I will look fine, Charlie.
No, debut. Now, Oba who have said, you are fine.
I was say,
Debut. Said your wife, it's serious.
Yeah, they nyami and free no go.
No, your own, It be like every bull seller for the whole country for that shoot to bull fruit every morning. Oh, dear, no commission.
Both fruit to for Bakubu Asalam that was some quamers are message.
Every bull fruit seller for Ghana, 2 each.
2 each.
2 each.
2 each.
I'm of any.
Oh, medase.
Oh,
medase. Slim.
Matade.
But you know, for me, the fact that Nogokpo has replied is what is even making everything interesting.
Yes.
And I would like to read their reply to Bishop Ajina Sari's comments, and then I can now let you come in. So, this is what Nogokpo is also saying. Your pastors come to ask for more members and powers. Nogokpo Shrine hits back at Ajina Sari.
My inside.
Now, here's what they wrote on social media. It says, Dear Archbishop Charles Ajina Sari, our religion does not accept lies, fake prophecies, defrauding people under false pretense, extorting monies from people in the name of taking them to heaven, which does not exist, taking taxpayers and innocent citizens' money to build worthy homes, bury things, or make sacrifices to get more members. We do not lose our focus to be preaching other religions rather than focusing on our ethics. We would rather advise you to focus on making your members understand your religion rather than attacking others. He who beats the war drum must be ready to dance accordingly. The same demonic headquarters are the places your pastors come to for more members and powers to do your church businesses. If you don't have a topic to preach about them, we will advise you choose your church and come for proper education on our religion first. The last time we checked, there's freedom of religion and worship. For us, we will never say ill things about someone's religion and see ourselves as holy. Your Bible even says, do not judge. Hashtag stop the religious attack. Hashtag Nogokpo. Hashtag Benin. Hashtag voodoo. Hashtag Kleko. And these are, should I say, this is what is coming from Nogokpo. Slim.
My sweet sister.
I'm sure you have seen a lot on social media.
Yes. And it's quite sad for a statement like this to come out from a legend or a highly respected individual such as Reverend Charles Ajina Sari. And when I saw the video, it was a mixed feeling. I think probably maybe I was looking out for the full video because I wanted to get the context in which the statement was placed. I want, because sometimes because of social media, people have bits and pieces of videos.
They just cut some parts.
Yes, and then these things travel a long way, and it's one way or the other can hurt a brand or even two. So I wanted to get the full video. But regardless, when I was thinking out loud, regardless, there are certain statements whenever put across on any channel by any individual sounds a little bit harsh. Stereotyping is found typically in this. However, I would, for want of a better word, give credit to the Nogokpo.
Yes,
okay.
Nogokpo.
I'll give credit to them for very, very calm but strong response. The tone of the response is calm, but there are so many elements in there that is very, very loud.
Yeah.
Let me bounce back again to Reverend Charles Ajina Sari. I think we need to understand that there are so many forms of religion in this country.
Yeah.
And our ability to live together is the key.
Yeah.
So, people that believe, the traditionalists, they can live peacefully amongst the Muslim.
Yep.
And the Muslim can also live peacefully among the Christians. That shows how mature we are, because human beings are animals, but we are animals with a higher IQ. You understand? But yente se moi.
Yeah.
You understand? We are like them, but we are not
We
like
are
them.
Yeah.
So we need to understand that stepping on one's religion, and there are so many things that so many lines that the moment you cross, individuals or people would never forgive you. Lines of politics.
Yeah.
In recent time, the moment you cross that line,
It's a problem.
it's a problem. The doors of race, the moment you open it,
Yeah.
Charlie,
It's a problem.
You are not going to have a good day. Tribe,
Aish, that's another one.
too strong.
Yeah.
And I think recently, gender, when it comes to feminist and remember,
Debbie.
but come to think of it, police we have feminists, and for the men
Yeah.
feminist.
Meminist.
Wow,
Boy.
shit. They even sound cool. So these lines, as highly respected as yourself, you should know that with your platform that is so loud and so big, there are so many people in there, in that same auditorium that belongs to all these sets. Whether tribe, whether religion, anything, there are so many people in your church. The moment that you were saying these things, now a bit more, you were one way or the other stepping on them. Secondly, you are telling us that Nogopo is the demonic capital. How do we believe that?
Maybe sharing his experience.
That means who call meeting, because for a group of people to choose their capital, I think that it goes through a process. You understand? Into who call meeting? Were you there when they decided to choose Nogopo as the demonic capital? Did you vote? Yes. You should let us know. How did they arrive at the decision to choose that place as the demonic headquarters or the demonic capital? How did they get there? Who are we now? See, religion or Christianity, let me put it that way. Christianity, if you ask me, every form of religion is a fan group or a fan army.
Yeah.
We never met Jesus Christ. I don't know if you, but you are a fan.
Yes. And
So there's
I
a
believe
high
in him.
Yes. So there's a high level of fanaticism in religion.
Yeah.
It hurts when people who are supposed to walk like Christ turn into fanatics of Christ. That is when they decide to rubbish everything that is not within their circle. That's where the issue is. Yeah. It's not walking like Christ that is the issue. But when you become a fanatic of Christ, those are just like what we have in our music or entertainment circle. Anytime SM drops a song, Beam Nation wants to rubbish it because they are fanatics. So fanatics of religion or any form of religion, they are the ones that tend to look down on others. But it shouldn't be so. Because we are supposed to live together in harmony.
I get where you're coming from, but don't you also think that it is the perception that has been created around Nogopo that is making maybe...
But it is not wrong. It is their form of religion. They have not moved from their shrine to come and tell you what to do in your church. Or they've not gone on any social media platform to tell the world that...
Don't go to church.
Don't go to... No. But you have started this. And it's very, very serious. If by now they've not released an apology letter or a presser to express serious regret in the statement of the leader or founder of Perez Chapel, then I have to look at the church or Reverend Charles Ajinasari with a different spectacle from starting today. Because it's serious. Wabao. What's in the baby? And I saw a couple of articles where people were saying that, they have indigenes of Nogopo who wanted to invest in the place, establish businesses and all that. By you uttering or pushing this agenda, they decided to stop all these developmental projects. And it's very, very sad and bad. We need to bring our big boss, Reverend Charles Ajinasare, into this statement again. Bring him, drag him. We for drag him small. Hey, yeah. Right. Imagine people looking down on you because you are from a certain place.
Yeah.
We are facing the same thing as black people when we meet the white. But black on black, we are disrespecting each other, and it's coming from a man of God. It's sad. Everybody has the freedom of religion. You subscribe to Christianity. It's a channel, and you subscribe to it. Watch what is on your TV. Let Muslims also subscribe to their channel and watch what is on their TV. Let the traditionalists also subscribe to their channel and watch what is on their TV. Simple and short. My sweet sister, I'm sad.
I don't know what your thoughts are. Just like I've said, I've seen a lot of comments on social media. A lot of people are not too happy, and some are even shocked and surprised that it's coming from the man of God. What are your thoughts on that? You can send me a message via WhatsApp line 0548 841039. The number again is 0548 841039. What do you, or what are your thoughts on Bishop Charles Ajinasare's comments on the fact that, well, Nogokbo, which he said is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region?
You know, some time back, there was also a radio presenter who went on his platform to say that Bichim is also the national capital of witches, and that's where they have. I don't know if you heard that.
I think I heard.
Every time I used to work in Sunyani, every time I go to Bichim, no fear and panic, and people should be called to justice with respect to some of these utterances. I believe Reverend Charles Ajinasare should be called.
Well, later we'll activate the phone line so you can also call in to share your opinion on this as well. Now we're moving straight to another interesting topic that involves all of us. In fact, it's part of all of us. It's something that we definitely want to know what's next, what's happening and all that. And of course, I'm sure you're like, well, it says that we'll review all flagship programs, including free SHS. Government tells IMF. Now, the government has finally indicated that it is taking steps to review all flagship programs as part of its objectives to strengthen fiscal policy. According to government, the decision for rationalization will depend on the assessment of efficiency, effectiveness, and value for money for each program and for social programs, and it will rationalize and align the spending envelope with SDG targets. Now, flagship programs including One Village, One Dam, One District, One Warehouse, and Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Project, that's IPEP, will also be reviewed and streamlined. Now, Agenda 111 will be reprogrammed to be completed over 5 years. That's 2022 to 2027, in line with budgeted allocations to GIIF from ABFA for health infrastructure is stressed. Now, speaking on Joy FM Midday News, Information Minister Daskojo Ponkroma confirmed that government was considering a review of all existing flagship programs and has always been on the table. And I'm sure at this point you are asking yourself that what is happening?
My sweet sister, I have two proverbs for you.
Hey.
Yes. Twabe iso. Number one. You say adwene wo hoyi. Your boss ensesa. The mind was created to change.
To change.
Yes. Same account proverb. You say okwasea ensesa na adwene. So if there's a change, if the government is calling for a review, I think it's a right call. It's a good call. However, when this bill, why?
It is the however for me.
When these policies were, being formulated and all that, the job of the opposition was to criticize, poke holes into it.
Yeah.
Raise awareness and then also create awareness around certain things that they believe might not be feasible. Former President John Dramani Mahama. Okay. It took him. Did we listen?
Maybe let's say that well, for them it's also in their manifesto. That is what they plan. So they thought that let's get it done.
Yes. Now back to the main issue. As to how or why even the MPP, the ruling government, is calling for a review with respect to the free SHS and all that. I believe there are so many moving elements or moving parts of it. Number one, the scheme, I mean, they were talking about its inefficiency. Effectiveness.
Value.
Because it's been projected that over 4% of GDP, that is somewhere around over 3.9 billion Ghana cedis, is being pumped heavily into that sector. However, turnout or quality of students when they leave the free SHS is, however, low. So we are looking at efficiency as against investment. So now that is a different case altogether. The IMF, they are talking about, pushing more money into developing teacher, the teaching skills and all that, which I believe is cool. However, the number of people that are being enrolled into the free SHS has nothing to do with the fact that it's free. Yeah. I want the opposition to be aware of this fact. They are talking about, and I buy any free nintina manfu bibri school. No. There's an issue of population. As strong as there is a correlation between it being free and the number of people enrolling, there's a stronger correlation between the number of people in the country at a go. Yeah. So population is also a factor. So let's not the opposition no, relax, cool down. It's a good call by the government to review it. However, we should also understand that in moving forward, the job of the opposition is to criticize. Let us not paint opposition's criticisms as hate. Because one district, one dam, one district, one factory. I've not seen a factory in my district till date. Probably maybe an invisible factory. They were successful in creating an invisible factory. I'm telling you,
I know. Well, I'm
maybe they created some, but most of them were supposed to be invisible. Yeah. Oh, but that one today, my sister.
It's kind of invisible.
Yeah, factory be bien. And also swear.
So they're waiting, maybe they will surprise us or something.
No. It day. But nobody will see them. That's the factory. Our factory where we can create, nobody will see them. So many people, if you activate the phone lines right now, we'll have so many people talking about the districts and the number of factories that are there. I understand there's pressure when you are in government. So come out and apologize to former President John Dramani Mahama. But also you talk, we know, listen. But the pride in this thing, that is where I'm having the issue. I mean,
it's politics.
It's politics. Oh, yeah, we are going to review it. Review it for who?
For Ghanaians.
For Ghanaians. So now, do you believe in the progressive free SHS scheme by John Dramani Mahama? Do you believe in that?
Maybe they've considered it.
They've considered it. Well, omo kenke. No omo dok no omo anombe hono. Oh yes.
Omo kenke omo anombe hono.
Omo kenke.
But I believe that it will help, especially for me. Yes. I'm passionate about the whole SHS thing. Yes. I'm really passionate about it because
review the sister yo. I mean, of course, with it, we can just a review date. AAC. Then they tell you, Adilai. Yes, come and check on it again. So if you run it for a time or for a period and it's not working, it's only right that you come and then you review it.
Exactly.
So I have no problem, absolutely no problem with that. But however, give credit to where credit is due. Let us have a democratic system whereby, Charlie, if you goof, say you goof, you do yawa.
Yeah.
My only issue be, as at the time where Charlie, your man want power. Hey, Charlie, akwebi si oba ye country yentua school fees. We no give him the chance. Sa kwane boa.
But
The guy they lie.
Slim, it looks like it applies to everyone. Once you want something, you have to find a way to convince everybody to.
No, the guy they lie.
Oh,
the guy no get money. He no get pa. Was she scanning na condemn? And yet my sister, and they say hey. So now you are being forced to spend money that you don't have.
Yeah.
Ubeton Japadi the countries where you sell it or you hedge it for some money, so say you go keep up with the promise. And I'm sure Ghanaians are reacting now because they've realized that so many things that chairman can't talk. Chairman no really get control over him. And he's actually abusing or dipping his hands into public coffers, doing things that are not even beneficial to to the system right now. I cathedral.
We'll move forward.
Yeah.
We'll move forward.
For now, dear, if I just call John for one side, John, I be like the thing you talk, you be true, you win them. Where the bet, for mumu mame na me first scanning too. No, simple.
Simple, but of course it's all politics. So for me, I don't know what your thoughts are. I believe that you might also have a different opinion. If you do, just send me a message via our WhatsApp line 0548841039. Our first story had to do with Bishop Charles Agina Sari's comment saying that Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region, and then we went on to actually get a response from Nogokpo on their social media pages. And then our next story was the fact that government telling IMF that they will review all flagship programs, including free SHS. Now we're moving to our next one, which has to do with sports. And today we've literally touched on, should I say we just touched on different things.
Every side.
Yeah, so today we are moving straight to sports. And I'm like, okay, so it has to do with Jordan Ayew. So Sola Ayew is saying that Jordan Ayew should be the next Black Stars captain. Now Sola Ayew, an uncle of Ayew brothers, believes in a farewell Jordan Ayew should or would have been a show-in for the Black Stars captaincy. Now, according to him, for the shenanigans of some Ghanaians, Jordan should succeed his senior brother, Andre, as captain of the national team. The next in line for Black Stars captain should have been Jordan Ayew, but the way we Ghanaians do our things, that's why Jordan is not the captain of the Stars, he told Ezra FM, as quoted by Sports World Ghana. Now, Sola also suggested that no one can force his nephew, Andrew Ayew, to retire from the Black Stars. According to him, the Nottingham Forest forward will only quit the national team at his own appropriate time. He, Andrea Ayew, will consider retirement at the appropriate time, Sola told Extra FM. He was responding to comments by Emmanuel Osekufo, who has called for Ayew to be dropped off or dropped from the national to make way for other younger players. Osekufo said Ayew has run his race with the national team and must now take a back seat for other players to shine.
Okay.
If you're listening,
Fabra GBC
the crack say Andrea Ayew has done some.
If I leave.
But if they leave, he say make Jordan continue the work.
That's from your uncle.
And
so
at this point, but the national team is not for their use.
Oh, but it's for them.
How is it for them?
It's for them. Please, let's understand this one.
How is it
My
for
sister,
them?
Please,
there
it's
are
for
other
them.
players on the team.
No, there's nobody else.
But why do you say it's for them?
It's for them. From them a puppy in time till now. It's for them. Please. Create another team, and then go and play in that one. But the Black Stars, Black and Stars. Oh, it's for their use. Please. Let's give it to the man.
We should
or
give
a boy and a man.
This poem so
Jordan.
Andre is older than Jordan, so we say Jordan is a boy.
Let's give it to Jordan, please.
But
regardless of what me and you will sit on this platform to say, once it's coming from his uncle, there has been some form of background talks. That is even if Andre would decide to leave the squad. Sure. See, we live in a country where there's the selection being done for the national team to play in a big tournament, and we have strikers who are playing in their various leagues around the world and have not even scored a goal. We bring them to play because of affiliation. How many times haven't we heard that people, the issues of corruption at the GFA is when it comes to player selections, there's bias in there. How many times haven't we heard this?
So many times.
This is going to be a cycle all over again. So please, let's just save our time and give it to the guy. Whether he no play or he no play. Nini kana ne sondodo. Maybe if you ask me, Jordan,
because he's a big guy.
Really, Jordan?
That's all what.
And you have to run as a front player. You need to be running a lot, and I doubt if the science behind what you put on and the wind that will blow against you. A bit reduce speed in the cranting continue can so. Would you teswa near the amano? I'm telling you, hey, it will not stop. My sister, it will not stop.
Wow. So whatever anybody says or does not, it will not.
How many times haven't we? I think when was the last time the Black Stars played? We played against Angola, right? Recently in Kumasi. That was that. Yeah. I think we played in Kumasi and then we went for a return. Me say play a bia unimno where say this player is shan. You go talk. You forget Kurt in Barbara man situation.
Yes.
That was at the World Cup.
Yeah. Seriously bashed.
Oh, and because the country it belongs to some people. Oh no, mama, baby. When it comes to football, it's for their use.
Okay.
Omodia. Until omono, we then the omono be selection. Say we baby. There was a statement before I think the World Cup where I think was at the GFA. I stand to be corrected, please. I think it came from the GFA where they were saying that. Senior members of the Black Stars, they are on auto select.
Hey boy.
Into senior members of the Black Stars, no corner club, if you score one goal safe, they on auto select for the World Cup. How? And there were young, brilliant players
who could have equally done the good job.
Some flew into the country. Because there was some form of negotiation here and there, Drew has a frustration, basa, because you don't belong to a sect of the Black Star. Let's just hold on our breath. Same way when it comes to politics, it's MPP NDC where they've given us small space. Say make we sit for here. So we to go sit for here. Cool. There's nothing that we can do about this thing.
Well, there's nothing we can do about this, obviously, coming from DJ Slim. But what are your thoughts on the topics we have handled so far? I'll take you through them so that when you call in, you can definitely, share your opinion on it. Remember, the numbers to call is 0548-841-039, 0548-841-039, or 0302-216-568 or 7. And our first story, we started with a comment by Pastor or Bishop Charles Ajinasari, and his comments were that Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region. Now, Nogokpo has actually replied to his comment, and they were not too happy about it. They said that pastors actually come to them for more members and powers. What are your thoughts on that? You and I, we all go to church.
I'm for guests and we for church.
We have our first caller. Hello, good morning.
Doreen, Avio.
Yes, morning. Boys. Good morning. How are you doing?
Fine.
Okay, I'm very well, thank you. Right.
I want to talk about the Jordan.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, Jordan, where your team in the place F1 defenders have the score go past you as a striker. National team to make the captain give you. Then that one the Ghana if you go one goes we no go score before we can. Any match they go score with. Jordan, you see, they won't make the thing like family. Ask him they talk. From Pele in father in time. See, it be Jordan, then family before they collapse Blaster.
Oh.
Sorry, in the true matter. Then they collapse Blaster. Since the time, the day you can be captain of Blaster. And if I do here.
Oh, but so what Bobo, what shall go be as fine?
Yeah, go Shena, no be do. Just watch. And if I do here, Africa Cup, hey, World Cup, hey. If the family they collapse Black Star, it's the true matter. It be where Slim they talk. Take Black Star as their family. I want Jordan in Pekins then. The day you in Pekins over can play Black Star. It's the true matter. They will come play Black Star where they will captain. Now they sack Asamajan because if the Jordan they can sack Asamajan for Black Star, like Asamajan will go retire for now. Asamajan retires, they go fit score go past Jordan. We did it.
Oh, brother.
Serious matter.
Be calming down. Of course, thank you so much for calling to share your opinion. I have Ishmael from Tema. Good morning, Ishmael.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I hope you're also doing well.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Ishmael, please go ahead with your comment.
Can I speak about the statement by the Bishop at Nasare?
Yes, please go ahead.
Right. It's most unfortunate, but I think this is an opportunity for all and sundry to learn about what is called preacher's liberty. The good bishop made a statement within the confines of his preacher's liberty. But the undertone is that there is no freedom after that. See, idea, in a religiously pluralistic society like ours, we need to be decorous in our dealings. Truth is that there are myriads of religion and many affiliations. So when we get the opportunity, we must be decorous. And I would want to applaud the adherents of the Noguko Shrine, and then also add a little voice to all who come from Noguko. It's an unfortunate statement. Let us be a bit temperate with this. And if it's possible, let it slide. But moving forward, we should be very decorous when we get the platform.
Okay.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you so much, Ishmael from Tema. I have GFA from Sun City. Good morning, GFA.
Good morning, Sister Doreen.
Yes. Boss, please, can you lower the volume of your radio set?
Okay.
All right. Please go ahead with your comments.
Please, by Jordan, I beg the uncle should be careful because Blaster doesn't belong to them. So for that one, we beg him. Secondly, about the SHS. We said, if we people will see Moja neighbor. And you know about it, see and there. Some catches say, I knew no but they be a county, they be no baby. Then you be a say, I'm by Ano Nayambo. And back to Ajinasari. If we then make the country they make hard, no. If then the pastors they make the country they hard. He said they destroy somebody's religion. Your own, they know what they destroy, or they destroy somebody's own. Right now, if them to the one destroy your own, you go to say they're no good. Every day they talk about witchcraft and this kind of demonic power. If they get demonic power, you get correct power. We all they gonna bring your own, make I bring my own, so we go do the country well. But it them my own. The God that they talk every day, they do bad thing underground, but I don't know if you talk. Because we know if you bring evidence, so we keep quiet.
Oh.
So whenever you see Muslims, have you ever seen Muslims criticizing somebody say he be like this before? No. Only Christians every day Christians, they are making the country very hard. I wish the government to cancel our churches so that we'll be free.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you, GFA, for your thoughts as well. You can also call. I have Eben from Tema. Good morning, Eben.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
Eben, please go ahead with your thoughts.
Yes, I wanted to comment about Jordan and his brother.
Okay.
And I don't see any problem with Jordan being a captain.
Okay.
I think people just hate the family, the Ayu family for nothing. For no reason. Because I'm a Kobo guy from the same area with Pate. Pate is not a captain. Pate cannot be a captain. Looking at Pate, I remember one match, they saw Pate was captaining the team when there's some issue with they were arguing. As a captain, you need to go forward and argue. You know, Pate rather was behind the players. You see, the day you have that character that can confront anybody at any time. You see, I don't know why people hate the family, Ayu family, for nothing. When they are on the pitch, look at the day Ayu, his attitude, how he tackles, effort he puts on the ball, all the players. Recently, even on Kudus, who did well, you cannot compare Pate to the day Ayu. Pate is not forcing, he's not putting himself in the ball as if, no, so if if some people are trying to help and they are doing their best, and people will just be hating them for nothing, like, are you family? And what is one guy is saying, you won't be surprised if Jordan and the day are used, kids will come and play blaster. If they are doing well, why not? If they are doing well, why not?
Amen.
People just say them for nothing. I can say it, that's what I see. People hate their you family for nothing. Then that is their ground. They are doing well. When they are on the pitch, they
Thank you.
As I'm here now, I can't play football, so I'm not on the pitch. Yeah, so those who can play on the pitch,
we'll allow them to play.
From their house and they are accusing them for, as if they have the blaster in their pocket. They are doing well. That's why they are playing.
Thank you, Weben. Thank you so much for your contribution. I have Ajiman Joseph on the line. Good morning, Ajiman.
Good morning, Doreen. I hope you're doing well.
I'm very well, thank you. Please go ahead with your thoughts.
Yeah, shout out to Madam Abigail at Create Your Own Happiness Bar in Tema. Yeah, you're on live there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning to everybody there.
Yes. I want to touch on the free SHS.
Okay.
For Nanadu to operate Mahama, for me, it's a no. Because Mahama was just speaking out of propaganda. And the IMF, if we would have gone to IMF, they would not come out to tell us that we should take a review. And it was because of the global crisis, that's why maybe another was not able to make some changes to make it better. And also, I could see Ajinasare on point, because there are a lot of people smoking cigarettes and they are aware that the cigarette is harmful, but they're smoking it. So people are worshiping demons. They are also aware that what they are worshiping is demons. But just that the man didn't say that those worshiping demons are like this or that. But he is just describing dark shrine. So I don't think he should be attacked. And for the day I use Jordan's captainship, I don't side with the uncle, because to be a captain is a criteria. So if the coach finds it nice that you fall within the criteria and you can be a captain, why not? He's a Ghanaian. But you just don't wake up and say that you should succeed a brother. That one day I don't buy into it. Great show. God be with you.
Thank you so much, Ajiman Joseph. You can also call in to share your opinion on the topic so far. 0548 841 039 0302 216 568 or 7. I have some messages here. Before actually that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. The
Yes, boss. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Africa.
Okay, please go ahead with your thoughts.
Thank you very much. Hey, if not like Nugupwa, I never knew that Shrine also get PRO.
But of course they have to speak.
Churches have PRO.
So they will definitely also have PROs.
Hey, okay. I think what Mr. Janasari did wasn't good. I mean, there are a lot of Rotarians in the church and stuff, so why are you saying all sorts of things? You understand? I think he needs to come back and come apologize for peace and stuff. And also Black Stars. Hey, why? I don't know Ghanaians. Why Ghanaians are talking too much? Oh, because I mean, 11 years ago, I think Ghanaians should relax on them. I think Jordan somehow deserve it. You understand?
Yeah.
Kudus is there, but so I think they have to give it to Jordan. And then I think so to sister not, like on Jai. And you to sister airborne Jordan. Oh, Charlie.
Thank you so much.
All those kind of things.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. I have a lot of messages here and I have to read them. #Matade. Good morning, my panel. He says, the perception about Nogukpo is very bad. I had the privilege to visit Nogukpo to find out their ethics in the shrine. I can say that Nogukpo town is the most peaceful town in the world. Their core principle is don't wrong anybody. When it doesn't belong to you, don't go for it. There are more than 5 churches there, but yet still they are living in harmony. All is well from Ashama and says, good morning. I'm Jeff from Kwando. I'm very sad when I heard that from a man of God. The word Nogokpo simply means peace. The tribe elders were very close to God. They give great names to their children way back before the existence of Christianity, which means they believe there's God. Names like Esenam, Mawuto, Deladem, Akpene, Mawu, Femo, and all. These names carry a strong word and meaning. He should be very careful. Hi, my name is Elvis Mills from Amsterdam. Listening to your program this afternoon and have something to say. Thank you, Elvis. Some men of God contradict the same doctrine of Christianity which the Christ told us not to point fingers. This simple instruction was to go and preach to every creature. A big deviation, I think. Thanks. This is coming from Elvis Mills. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And I have some more messages here. It says, well, happy birthday to Engineer Dr. Fumi Ayinke, Nigeria, from your family here in Ghana. We wish you the very best. May all your wishes come through. Well, more messages here. It says, oh, well, more here. Let me just... happy birthday, my G for life. It says, Doreen, you have been an amazing friend and sister. May happiness never depart from you. Enjoy your day to the fullest. From your girl, D, I love you to the moon and back. Good morning, Doreen and DJ Slim. Maybe if Jordan is given the handband, his seriousness will be more. So let's say... Sola could say that out of this longevity in the team, though, yeah, opening. Good morning, Doreen. As for Charles, dear, he shocked me safe. I'm Lennon, Elon from Spintex. Well, Slim, yeah, so
issue. There was a caller who was like, Jordan deserves the captainship, and I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to football and how captainship then they bestow on somebody.
Yes,
but I know that it's character, attitude on the field of play, and efficiency.
Okay.
Some of these things, I believe, you get them.
Yeah. But
efficiency at his age, I'm just saying, you realize that in our last 2 games, Charlie, the age where the kiddies they use play right now, they didn't play with them at original age. And my efficiency on the field of play, Charlie, if your own, I'm not saying that you own them blue time, but if your own be over small, or if you are not in good shape, because I mean the Cristiano Ronaldos, the Messis are around 36, 37 thereabout, but they are still in good shape. If you are not in top shape or good shape, you'll be found wanting every now and then.
Yeah.
And if Samuel Kufuor calls for, his exit from the Black Stars, it's a good call. It's up to the team management to look at it properly. Have medics or other people check him to see, Charlie, if the guy is fit to play.
Yeah.
Other than that, the date must be dropped. Now the question comes, who is best fit to run the team? And we are not talking about informed players. When the question like this is posed, we are not talking about informed players. When you can talk about informed Kudus Mohammed or informed Thomas Tepati, that's not what we are talking about. But we are talking about all the characteristics that makes for a good captain. Not say something like hereditary, something where Charlie, once you are born in this family, you for chop up. No. That I want the caller to understand that is not what I'm saying. We need to look at it perfectly. From the little that I know when it comes to captainship in a football team, these are the elements that are at play. Jordan Owobi, Anna Inogetam. That is what we should look at. And also, there is also a perception around that family. If we are calling for people to get actively involved in supporting the National Black Stars, and the people are saying that, this family, this boy, this boy, this, and you truly know that Adiana Yampa, but you still want to give him that captainship, that is where the problem will come from.
Okay.
Matadeo.
In some need a bebre, and I believe if we should have more time, we'll go on and on. But of course, I'd like to say a very big thank you for you, obviously, who is doing the listening right now and also contributing here on the show. But a bigger thank you to you, Nana Kwame Labi, that's producer extraordinaire. To you, DJ Fantastic, for all the good music you played here. And to you, Fly Nima Boy, for always getting us on social media, of course, live on Facebook and YouTube, making sure that we bring the best to our viewers wherever they find themselves. Thank you to you, DJ Slim, once again for joining me here on the show. Thank you to you for doing the listening. My name is Doreen Avio. Hashtag Navrungo Chick. You know how we do it every Saturday. Well, of course, we are back here on Monday. Hits FM there. We got you like nobody's business. On Facebook and Twitter is Doreen Avio. And on Instagram is Doreen_Avio. Up next is the Mixtape Show. Do enjoy.